friends. So today we're going to talk about owls. See that? Now, I'm going to read us a story about owls, and we're going to answer some questions about it. We're going to do some reading comprehension, and then we're going to learn a little bit of some facts about them. Okay? Once upon a time, there was an owl. His name was Hooty. Hooty lived in a tall oak tree. The oak tree was in the park, and Hooty was a happy owl. One day, Hooty was trying to sleep. The birds were noisy, the mice were noisy, and the squirrels were noisy. Hooty could not sleep. "Please be quiet," Hooty said. "I can't sleep." The birds got quiet and the mice got quiet. The squirrels got quiet. Hooty felt much better. He was able to go to sleep. Sweet dreams, Hooty. Now, why was Hooty trying to sleep when everybody was awake? It's because owls are nocturnal, which means they sleep during the day and they're awake at night. We're the opposite. We're diurnal. We sleep during the night and we're awake during the day. So night, nocturnal, diurnal for day. So owls are nocturnal. They come out at night. There's a bunch of other animals that come out at night. Raccoons come out, possums come out. A lot of creatures come out at night. So we're gonna see if we can answer the questions from the story. Hooty lived in what kind of tree? It told us. Let's reread it. Hooty lived in a tall oak tree. That's where he lived, in an oak tree. Hooty wanted to go. Where did he want to go? He wanted to go to the mall? No. Did he want to go for a drive? Nope. It was the day, so he wanted to go to sleep. Next one. Hooty couldn't go to sleep. Why couldn't he go to sleep? What was going on? What was going on all around him? The animals were being loud, so he couldn't sleep. What did Hooty do to solve his problem? How did he solve the problem? How did he get to go to sleep? He asked his friends, "Please be quiet. I want to sleep." So they did. You know how when it's nap time, some of you guys don't want to sleep. I'm like, well, we still have to be quiet because our friends want to sleep. We have to sit on our mats, read a story, or do something quietly. It's because our friends want to sleep. That's what Hooty did. He said, "I'm tired. Can you please be quiet so I can go to sleep?" So he did. The animals were being respectful. And what happened at the end? What did Hooty end up doing? He went to sleep. Let's learn a little bit more about owls. So we learned that owls are nocturnal, which means they are awake during the night and they come out during the day. Sorry. I lost my paper. Do we do that? Nope, we're diurnal. We sleep during the night and we're awake during the day. Unless we're taking a nap. Now, let's read. Owls are special birds. They're called birds of prey. This means they hunt from the air and they see animals they may want to eat. Now, not birds, but owls, they have really, really big eyes. Eyes like me. Big eyes like that. And their big eyes can see all the different things that are going on. Their eyes are so big, they're really good at seeing at night. And you know what they have? They don't have ears. Their ears, even though they look like their ears on the top, right there, that's not their ears, that's their eyebrows. Their ears are actually not even with your, you know how your nose is even with your ears? They have one ear here and they have one ear here. They're kind of weird ears, but they're holes in their head. So they have an ear and an ear. Could you remember having your ears like that? That's crazy. Anyway, they have really good ears. So they can hear really, really good. So they hear the mice running, and they can see them. Now, birds of prey, they eat smaller animals like rabbits, mice, and small reptiles. Can you imagine that? And they have these talons, which are called their claws. You can see them here. They have their claws, or their talons, that they can grab things and just pick them up and eat them. So little animals are a little afraid of the owls because owls just grab them and eat them up. What other things? And they change the way they eat depending on where they live. Where do owls live? Do they live at the beach? Some live at the beach. Some live in the forest. Some could live in our backyard if they wanted to. But they need a lot of trees, so we gotta make sure we keep the trees there, because then we take away their habitat. A habitat is a place where animals live. Now, do we think that where do you think owls like to live? Do you think they like to live where it's hot, or do they like to live where it's cold? They like to live everywhere except for one continent. They don't like to live in Antarctica. Even though there's a snow owl out there, it's way too cold for them to live in Antarctica. You know why? Because there's no trees there. so they can't live there. But there's trees. The trees can survive in the winter, right? They just lose their leaves and they hibernate too. But that's where the owls live. They live everywhere on all the 7 continents that we have. North America, South America, Africa, Asia, Europe, Australia, and Antarctica. They live everywhere but Antarctica. They live all the other ones. And owls are a special type of animal because they're endangered. Do you know what endangered means? It means that there's a fear that they might go away, that they're not going to be there anymore because they're losing all their homes. They live in the trees, so they're losing all their trees because people are cutting down the trees. They're endangered, which means they might be gone forever. And then if they become endangered and there's no more left, they become extinct. You know an animal that became extinct? A dinosaur. There's no more dinosaurs in the world. So we don't want that to happen to the owls. So we gotta make sure we take care. If we see the owls live somewhere, we don't go and bother them. We leave their trees alone. Oh, I lost my throat. All right, friends. That's enough about owls. That's a little bit of information. There's more stuff on the Padlet about owls, and there's activities and things like that. I will see you guys. I think, let me see you guys. We see you guys next week for your Zoom. I'm going to think of a really fun activity to do for Zoom, because this week, what do? We had a pajama party. We talked about owls. We talked about Owlette from PJ Masks. I know how much you guys love that show. All right, friends. I'll see you soon. Bye.